Niggas really just wanna cross me. Niggas sleeping, they on cocky. Truly bad, she gonna cost me. Let a nigga win the lottery. Curve mode on.
Do those three things: consistency, focus, grateful. I can see it, and I can tell that you're actually a photographer and you're a videographer. Because when I think of photography, one of the first words that comes to me is focus, because it has a focus. You know what I'm saying? In order to be a photographer, you have to be consistent. You have to take pictures every day.
Absolutely.
And then just grateful is just like, just because you help people, and then everything that's happened to you, I can see that. Like, and then grateful, I want to know what your thoughts are on God, because you said you were a 7-day Adventist. I'm not sure.
7-day Adventist,
yeah. So, what are your thoughts on that?
So it's changed as I've aged. Absolutely. I was raised in the church. Half my family is raised in the church. So my parents aren't together. So my parents, they separated when I was born. So I've never had my mom and my dad in the same house. So when I was a child, I'd have custody of my mom for a few years, with my dad for a few years, and just back and forth. So I've had both dynamics. My mom isn't religious. She believes in a higher power, but she doesn't go to church. She doesn't believe, she believes in a power. Maybe not specifically God, but she's like, I know something bigger than man. She believes that. And she believes in being good, being a good person, you get what you get. Right? Then my dad's side and my grandparents, they're full-blown Seventh-day Adventists, Bible, straight from, so when I was raised in the church in that side. So when I'm living with them, I would go to church because I was with them, and you're gonna go to church, and we're going to church, we're going to church. And I feel like it's good. I feel like it's good for kids to be raised in the church, because it does, whether you believe in God or not, it does teach good values, and it does teach children how to be disciplined. Whether you care about God or not, it teaches characteristics and traits you need as a child. But as I grew up, some of my best friends now that I talk to right now are friends that I met in church. And we're all just in church, and we became boys. Every week we're like, yo, man's are here, but we're there for each other. It wasn't for church. You know what I'm saying? But it might be the wrong reasons to be there.
You can say that is the gathering of the brethren.
Yes, exactly, right? But as we've gotten older, a lot of us that are still good friends now, stopped going to church. A lot of us did. I'm 27, my other boys are 27, 26, whatever, and a lot of us don't go to church anymore, just at this age. And I don't think it's because we don't like church, but I feel like as we got older, we felt the gap more. There's a gap right now between people who are in church right now, usually older, it's an older thing. It's not an older thing, but I'm saying the way more common are the older folks that go to church. When the younger, church has most churches, not all, I don't know about every church, but most churches haven't found an engaging enough way to connect with youth. I'm not going to speak for every church, because I don't know every church, but just most churches that I'm aware of haven't found an engaging enough way to get youth in church. So when we do come there, it's usually old guys speaking, it's usually Old Testament things, it's usually old ways of doing things, and we're like, this is not what's happening with my life right now. This is not, we don't feel like it's relating to us. Started talking about stuff in the Bible, but you can take stuff in the Bible and make it relatable to current. Right? You can do that, but this is my own perspective. I don't feel that most churches have been able to connect that gap between we've been preaching this way for so long. The old heads are fine with it because we've been doing it forever, but the young kids that are growing up right now, they don't care about that. And not that they don't care about God. It's just we're not connecting with them, so it's hard for them to connect with us. And I think that's why the turnout for churches are so low for young people, because we don't feel like they're talking to us. We feel like they're talking to old heads. You guys need to be here. You need to be in church, but not to connect with me. But it's just you need to listen to this. You need to. It's more of a disciplinary thing, rather than a spiritual growth kind of thing.
They're not evolving with the times.
So it just doesn't feel like it's for us. But for me, I believe in God. I've been raised that way, so I feel like I believe in God based on how I was raised. And I like to say I know as much as I know. I know as much as I know. This is what I've been taught, so this is why I believe it. Is it true? I don't know, but I know that this is what I've been taught, so this is what I believe. But I do believe in being a good person. I do believe in giving out and getting things back, and just being right under God. Now, do I believe in all the things that you should be doing from the Bible, what the Bible says you should be doing? I can't say I practice them and I think the reason I'm the way I am with church is because I see so much hypocrisy out there that it's so hard for me to it's just hard for me to conceptualize it. Okay, you're telling me to do this, but you guys are no one's doing this. Like, something as simple as fornication. Something so simple. So simple. Don't have sex before marriage. Something so simple. Everyone's having sex. Everyone. And not just people out of the church. Everyone in the church. People in the church having sex. So it's like, I'm like, why is this, like, I get that it's a rule in the Bible. I get that it's a certain, a certain way you're supposed to live. But, I'm not gonna put my dad on blast. I'm not gonna do that with my husband. But for example, my dad, he had me.
Yeah.
He's not very tall.
Yeah.
Something, it's very simple.
Yeah, that's true.
Very, very simple. My dad's been in the church his whole life. How am I born? How do I exist? You know what I'm saying? But it's not nothing against him.
Yeah.
I love him, but it doesn't make sense.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? If things don't make sense to me, it's hard for me to get on board.
Yeah.
That's literally what it comes down to. It's nothing to do with my connection with God. It's nothing to do with me thinking you should listen to this. No, I believe there are definitely great things you should learn from the Bible. I believe kids should be raised in a church and make their choice after that, but at least have the core of a church or some type of spirituality in them. But in terms of practicing going to church and going every week, I don't think that's necessary for growth. I think you should continue to be a nice person and follow rules that the Bible has taught you. I don't believe the church is what makes you a good person. That's just back to my opinion.
I understand. There's so much I would like to say
no,
back to what we have to say.
No worries. We could talk forever.
Okay, so in terms of that then, so something that I'm just like you. I'm not Seventh-day Adventist. I can't even tell you what I am. I just believe in God.
Okay.
I'm more spiritual than religious. I don't believe in religion personally. I believe in Jesus as the Savior, and like full-heartedly, and I'm saying it. I'm stating it for the people to know. So I am a Christian. I'm not perfect. I'm saying that too. But from what I've learned from Christianity, Jesus never ever talked to perfect people. Every person he talked to was broken. We have a Bible study that we do together. Not only do we push each other in our business, we push each other spiritually. We fall around, you know what I'm saying? We've learned that Jesus, for example, he touched a leper, like a man, like that's crazy.
Nobody was around.
Nobody wants to touch that, but he touched that person and made them whole. So I feel like the only thing that matters is that God is touching me now, and he's fixing my brokenness, no matter how imperfect I am. So his blood is all that matters. Me praising him is all that matters. Yes, we fornicate, we lie, we steal, we murder, we hate, but through Jesus we can rise above that. I'm trying to say we can grow.
Better ourselves, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing, like, even though we do like bad things, like sometimes things happen, you know what I'm saying? Like, none of us are perfect, like he said, right? None of us are perfect. But the thing that he always taught was that, like, help somebody. Like, he was always there to say, yo, this person is in this situation, why are you not helping them? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, these people are out here, they need your help, and you can't, but you decide to say, oh, you're this, you're that because you're poor, you're this, you're that because you're in this situation. Are you crazy? Like that's what I find in the church a lot. That's just weird. Like, how you not gonna let somebody in the church because they're not dressed a certain way? Like,
that's a big thing.
like
that's such a bitch. Like,
when Jesus was born in a manger, and he was born into a poor family.
That's a big.
You know what? Like,
I remember that back in years ago. Well, still now, but I mean back in the day it was really bad. Someone comes in like their parents are back. Like, oh, you can't. Man's coming to praise. Like, has nothing to do with like.
It has nothing to do with you.
It's the church is the most judgmental people I've ever met.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's crazy.
Oh my God! Like, you're here in the house of God, and a guy comes in here with braids and earrings and tattoos, and you're like, oh, so what?
Yeah.
So what?
Was he coming for you or God? Was he coming for you or God?
That's his name. I'm not going to that.
Yeah.
I've seen it a lot.
But man, I hear you there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a fact. Like, I hear what you're saying, and I understand where you're coming from.
I like that we spoke about this because I want people to know, whenever I talk to people that were in church like myself and left, these are the exact same
answers.
Yes,
the same answers.
People don't take it in.
It's the same answers.
Understand that reason and figure out how we can grow together, you know what I'm saying? One of the reasons why I struggled with, my brother passed on when I was younger, so I struggled with that hindered my relationship with God. I read that you had a friend that passed away before you went to
School,
university in Ottawa. How did that affect your relationship with God in a way? What was your mindset through that? Because not only just God, just like people go through death a lot, and everyone handles it differently, you know. So
I just lost a cousin this summer, so yeah.
see what I'm saying? I lose people all the time too. Like, how do you handle those like those situations?
I mean, like, people in the church try to say like God's willing and God's time, and like I have a tough time like making that, allowing that to be the reason.
Yeah.
That's just me. It's like, oh, it's because it was his time. Hey, we all have our time, sure. I can't say that my friend dying from cancer was God's doing. Like, no, like, no. Things happen to people. Yes, God has control over the world, whatever, but I'm not gonna say this is how God wanted it. Like, no. Like, so for me, stuff like that is more just like, okay, everyone comes in your life for a reason. Everyone comes in your life for a purpose. And everyone leaves your life for those same reasons, for different reasons as well. My friend Nick dying from cancer before I went to university was probably, for me, like in my life, everyone has, maybe I don't know how his family reacted, like I know his family, but the reason for his family might be different reason for me. Me as his best friend and him dying, for me was, okay, I'm going to university now, a new chapter in my life, how you gonna deal with this? Like, are you gonna let this ruin you, or are you gonna let this push you? So I don't think he needed to die, but maybe he did for me to be what I am, because it did hurt, of course, but I did definitely, I mourned, and it was tough. Going my first year was very tough, but after I was good, I'm like, yo, okay, cool, all right, I need to do this. Like, Nick's gone, like, he would want me to do this. I know that if he was here, he would be doing this. So it's like, it made me think about things I probably wouldn't think about if he's still around. Because if I just know he's here, I'm like, cool, like, I might be slacking, maybe, you don't know, like, you have no idea. But if he was here, maybe I wouldn't be so the way I am, I don't know. And then my cousin dying this summer, boom, they're like, shoot, like, I took probably maybe 2 weeks, maybe, to just kind of accept it, and then the photography things happened. Literally, I'm like, I'm gonna put my energy and my pain and whatever into something to improve myself. And I just turn all that energy and that time and that thoughts of like, what is this? Like, is he really dead? Like, how? Why? Like, just all these things, like, just focus it into a passion, into an art. Don't let it, your mind is so powerful. Like, if it's not focused, it'll destroy you. So I was like, take all these negative thoughts and these, did God want this? Like, no, like, listen, put all this energy and all this confusion into something and focus it. And then photography came out of that, and I haven't stopped. And I think that, who knows, if he was still around, I probably would do photography. I don't know. I don't know. I just know this happened and this happened now. That's all I know. He died, and I do photography.
Creative beauty out the pain.
That's it.
Beauty and madness. So, in terms of photography, what are things that you do in order to better you as a photographer? Every day, or just something that you just like, okay, I'm gonna set up patterns now?
I shoot almost every day. So yesterday I had 4 shoots, today I had 1 shoot. Last weekend I had 3 shoots. Like, I'm constantly shooting as much as possible. And if I don't have actual gigs, like shoots with people, I go by myself. And I will like, recently CN Tower followed me because I don't stop shooting damn CN Tower. Like,
I seen you have this one, it's kind of like dark, cloudy around. That was the picture that I seen out of the landscape.
Oh, it was like orange? It's kind of like the moody one?
It was moody.
Great,
and it was
sexy,
right?
This
It's
is
a
a
real thing, like, yo, that's what like, if I had an emotion, that'd be my emotion. Like, a mysterious kind of, like,
Which is well, same where I was like, I want pictures that have feel, right? So you just said a picture would be my emotion. That's nuts. Like, it's good, but that's nuts, right? But yeah, so when I'm not doing gigs or like different events, I'm like, I'm gonna go out there by myself. I go out there, I'll shoot CN Tower, like I shoot them so much that they start following me, which is sick. And they like everything I do. But I don't just shoot CN Tower. I've gone to like Hamilton and shoot waterfalls. And I just want to keep creating. And if I can't do something properly, I learn how to do it. And I use these practices, these things of just going by myself to teach myself. So when the gigs come out, I'm like, oh, I'm good. By that time, I'm good. Like it's like sports. I keep bringing sports into because it's so it's so like applicable.
Yeah.
How do you get better in the game? Like you practice. By the time you get in the game, you're like, oh, I've been dribbling. I've been doing this.
Yeah.
So like when I'm at the game, I'm like, okay, like you practice free throws all week. You get to the game at the free throw line, you're like, you've been doing this all week. Like just
how do you
you've been doing this? You know what I'm saying? It's muscle memory. It's the same thing with photography. Like if you want to be a good photographer, you gotta take more shots.
Yeah.
And it's like anything else, anything you do, like the more you put out, you'll get better. It just makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
The more it doesn't. There's no way you can shoot a million shots and stay the same. You're going to learn. You're going to learn. Okay, the first 100, okay, this is what was wrong. Then the next couple hundred, you're getting better. And it's like, okay, these ones, you just progressively get better. It's just how it works. So yeah, I try and shoot as much as possible. When I have opportunity. If I have an idea, if I see something online, I want to recreate something, I do it. And yeah, it's intrinsic. The best thing for me is like I don't have to have someone to be like, yo, you should go shoot today.
Yeah.
I don't need you to tell me that.
Okay.
Like there's some people that need people like, yo, have you shot today? Some people need that. Which is nothing against them, but that's just people's personality types.
Yeah. Because
sometimes if you say that, they're like, oh, I should, and they might do a really good job.
Yeah.
But they won't do it unless you do that.
Yeah.
I don't need that. I don't need someone to tell me I should shoot or did you shoot today? Like I do it myself. I want to. I want to be better. If you really want to be great, you're not gonna need someone to tell you what to do.
Yeah.
You become it.
You become. Why do I need you to tell me to be better than you?
Just become better than you.
Just become.
Yeah.
Right. So.
All right. So, where are some places you've shot photography, and where are some places you want to go in order to like do your work?
Some places I have shot
was
in New York.
Mm-hmm.
I've shot in local places like Toronto and Hamilton. I was in Bahamas this summer.
Okay.
So I shot. So you guys have been on my page. That's some really cool ocean shots. That was really cool. This week I'm going to Vancouver, so I'm excited for that. Really excited for that.
Yeah.
I've never been to Vancouver. Yeah. My first shot, and I told myself my first shot is to be a mountain picture. Like that's that's literally it's in my mind. Like I'm not posting anything until I see a mountain. So like, no one knows I'm going. Like I didn't like the only person knows is me and the guy at my top right. But no one knows I'm going. So literally like people just what the hell's Vancouver? Like, no one knows. So it's my first post. I want to be a mountain, and then everything else after that would be fun. But somewhere I'd love to go. Egypt. I would love to like that would be crazy. Just like sand and like pyramids, of course. And just seeing just open space. Like I think it'd be great. The animals are different. Like Australia would be amazing.
The whole scenery.
Just
I have a friend on Australia. I want to go out
there.
there.
Like I would love to see Australia. Other places in Africa as well. I mean, Egypt is one, but like South Africa, I want to go to as well. I heard South Africa is beautiful. Where else? I haven't been to Europe, so I'd love to see Europe.
Yeah.
Europe's architecture, I heard, is amazing.
Yeah.
Like, I would love to travel the world. Like that's the goal, right? I would love to travel the world, but like in terms of the main place I want to go, probably Europe is next on my list. Just.
Okay.
The thing about Europe, like you can like touch a whole bunch of different places at once.
Yeah, you
so
can.
I just go there and just kill. You know, just like a week, just like boom, 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 boom. Like, oh, I'm in Spain. I'm in here. I'm in here. So yeah, I think that'd be fun.
Alright, so what's a day in the life of KOA? So you said earlier that you do something every day, so what's your day look like when you wake up? What's the first thing that's your mind?
I still work full time.
Okay.
So on top of everything I do in this list.
You're a grinder, man. You're really
right now.
So right now I'm an account manager for an insurance brokerage.
Mm-hmm.
So basically I manage 25 to 30 accounts every week. So basically we do insurance benefits. So pretty much how you get dental and like paramedical, all kind of stuff. People, when you get your benefit card, we are responsible for that plan. So it's like your employee benefits, like how you get your dental and how you pay for it. We create that plan to give your employer.
Okay.
So I'm basically the account manager for all the accounts. So I can see how much people spend on dental, I can see how much people spend on massages, like I do all that stuff. I don't love it. I'm good at it. Like I don't love it, but I'm good at it. You know, I have my business degree. I have a Bachelor of Commerce from Ottawa. So I'm good with numbers, I'm good with working with people, and I can do this stuff. I don't love it. What I love is what I'm doing right now. My whole brand, I love my brand. The job right now is a means to an end. I'm using it to fund the stuff I want to do to get to the point where I'm good enough where I don't need it. And I'm pretty close to that. And I'm very happy to say it. I'm very close to being able to be like, okay, I'm out here. But so my day in life is really, I wake up, I work for the week, I work 9 to 5. Then from 5 to whenever I go to bed, it's photography, videography, the podcast, website design, it's like all that stuff is in the minimal hours I have left after work. And then my weekends are smashed. So it's like, I don't stop working. I don't have a weekend anymore. Like I used to be like, oh, the weekend, like, you get the weekend, it's Friday. It's like, for me, it's like, I get the weekend, like, okay, I have 2 shoots, 3 shoots. Like,
You enjoy those.
I love it, right? So it's not work, I just don't stop. But I do love it. So it doesn't feel like I'm like, oh, I have shoots. Like, no, I'm like, sick.
I have shoots.
The only thing that happens is that, like, because I'm so busy, because I keep shooting, it's like by the time Sunday comes, it's back to work again. Like I'm shooting all weekend, I'm like, I didn't really break. Like, I didn't have a break.
Yeah, it's true.
But at the same time, I'm like, I don't want a break. I don't need a break. I'll break when I'm rich. I'll take my breaks. Right now, your 20s are the years to just grind. Just grind your face off. You're 20, you're young, you have energy, like, you don't need to sleep like that. Like, put all into now, so when you're 30, 35, it's like, yo, I killed my 20s so I can chill now. Like, people are so, like, small-minded. It's like, oh, maybe you take some, work a little bit, break up. No, not breaking nothing. Like, not for what? Why are you partying? You're broke. Why are you partying? What are you celebrating? What do you celebrate every week? You're broke. You're still broke. You guys are gonna come to the party. I'm like, for what? Like, I know I'm not broke, and I make more money than you, and I'm not going out.
So then you should be grounded. You should be grounded.
It's like I make more money than you, and I'm not going out. So like, hey, but it's priorities. It's priorities.
Everybody doesn't have the same mindset. So I know you said earlier, like you're focused on the mountaintop, and that's why you want to take a photo of in Vancouver the mountain. So where do you see yourself in 1 year and 5 years?
In 1 year, I'll definitely be doing what I'm doing right now full time. Absolutely. I don't even know if I'll make it in the next couple months, to be honest. But 1 year for sure, I'll be doing what I'm doing full time. My goal with this brand, Mr.Koa, King of Hearts as a brand, is to try and, like, I'll do what I'm doing with photography and all that other media stuff I do, but I also want to create a segment of it where I can do mentoring. I've done mentoring already to some kids. I've worked with other kids. Like I've done mentoring for basketball actually when I first started. So I go like camps and stuff and talk about my story and stuff like that. So I've done that. I'm used to that, and I'm used to talking to kids and other people. So if I can have the aspect of the brand where I can do mentoring and help other brands. Like I did a podcast 2 weeks ago with a podcast called Become a Podcast. And after that podcast, I pretty much told my whole story about how I started, about everything, and they named it the Brand Building Entrepreneur.
Wow.
So that's what they named the podcast. And I feel like I'm a brand builder. Like I can be like, this is what I've done, and this is how I did it. And I can show you. So I want to have that as an aspect that I add to my brand, is like, I can show you how to do what I've done. At least some of it. Maybe not everyone, like some people have the skills to do everything. But there's something I do, and that's a bigger reason why I do so many different things. Because there's something I do that I feel like someone's doing. You might not like everything I'm doing, but one thing I do, you'd be like, yo, I like that. How do you do that? Maybe not the podcast you don't like, maybe my YouTube channel you don't like, maybe my quotes you don't like, maybe photography you don't like, but you might like my book. You might like how I design my website. There might be something that I've done that you like. So I just kind of do as much as I can to help as many people as I can.
That's proper.
So that's 1 year. 5 years, 5 years is tough, and I hate talking about 5 years because I feel like death has created
fear.
It's not a fear. You can't be fearful. Death has created a overly rational perspective in my mind. Where it's like planning 5 years ahead is so useless to me now. Like it sounds negative, but it just planning 5 years ahead just seems irrational to me. It's not realistic. It just doesn't make sense. It's like my cousin died in summer, for example. Like everyone has plans. We all have plans. I want to do this. I want to do this. I want to travel. We all have plans, but bro, there's nothing you can do.
Let's start it now.
So 1 year, even 1 year is like something. I'm not gonna not plan for 1 year, but I'm saying like 5 years is something that's like so much can change, so much dynamic. 5 years is tough to say where I want to be in 5 years, just because you never know. But for the sake of the question, I'd like to have my own store. And maybe not a store, but like just a headquarters, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Not a store, but like I have a store in it, but like just a site, a King of Arts site where people can come, they can see artwork, they can bring their own stuff, they can there's people that are singing, like King of Arts, King of Arts, like I was saying. So I can have a studio. So people that want to have a studio and rap, they can come here and rap. It's the King of Arts studio, they can rap. If you're a dancer, it's a dance studio. If you're a basketball player, I have a gym. Like I just want to have like just a facility. You know what I'm saying? And I think I can do it. I really think I can do it. But it's a facility because I play basketball, so it's like I want to have a gym in there. It's like if I know girls that can dance, it's like I have a dance studio. I have friends that rap. There's a rap studio. There's a booth. I have my own podcast. So we have a podcast. So I use that studio. Like I just want to have a venue that can be used by people. For the different skills that they want to pursue.
And you said earlier a book, so would a book be in your 5-year plan?
My friend asked me, why you know, yes now. It wasn't before, but last week my friend made a comment on I think one of my quotes, I think, and he said he's like, yo, you should write a book. And I'm like, I never thought of it seriously. What's the text? I'm like, I never thought of it seriously, but I'm like, I think I really should. Like, and I think people would read it. Because I blog, like the blog on the classroom that I do not every week, but when I can on my website, the classroom, when I drop a lecture about different topics, people go on my website, like,
Actually reading.
They're actually reading. Like, when I made that last post, I think the last post was embracing the homebody. It's like 190 people went to my site. Like, people are going. And I'm like, yo, I found a way to get people to come. Like, you know how hard it is to get someone to leave from one thing to another?
Yeah.
People are,
it's difficult.
Bro, just to leave Instagram, just to click here. It's like, people just don't want to do shit. People just don't like doing extra steps. So I'm like, the fact I got almost 200 people to come to my website, like, that means I have something. I have something. You know what I'm saying? I have something. So, yeah, I think I might make a book, like, not might. I don't like saying might. I don't like saying I think. I will. I will. I will make a book, and it'll be maybe I don't want to be an autobiography, but it'll just be just stories, just like from birth, like to wherever I end up when that book comes out. Just like, it'll probably end up to be continued because by the time you get this book, he's doing something else. Like, by the time this book is printed and you have it in your hand, he's gone. You know, so.
So like throughout like your life and like all the struggles and all the stuff that you went through, right? Who would you say, like, if you really dug deep, like, who would you say you are, like, in and of like everything like what are you like a real product of, like, after everything?
What am I a product of? Like,
you're saying who is KOA?
No, like who has he like really become in and of himself? Like, who do you think that you have become in and of yourself? Like, if you really thought about it, if you really thought
who is KOA?
Essentially he's asking who is KOA, I guess.
That was my final question I was gonna have.
I think I've really become the true essence of what it means to be a leader. I think I can confidently say that now. Like, I probably not last year, probably even last year, I don't think I could really say that. Because there's still a lot of things I still want to put in place. But now, like, consistently, like, the message I just read to you, just after a while, it's like when you keep getting certain responses from people, you're so hard on yourself, right? It's like, it's like you're like, maybe it's just one guy. Or like, maybe it's like, maybe he's just nice. Or maybe she just landed on my page just luckily. Like, no, but you start making excuses for why you're not adequate. You know what I'm saying? You start giving you're like, maybe it just happened to be going through something. I just said something that just made sense. Like, you start justifying reasons for why you're not good enough, or why you're not who you think you are. Like, it's not a bad thing because like it means you're humble. I think I'm a very humble person, but sometimes your humbleness blinds you of reality of what you actually are. Sometimes you actually have to own what you are.
It's your greatness.
Like Jay-Z is one of the greatest. Like, I'm sure there's a time where he's like, I'm okay, and then there's a time where he's like, yo, I am. You have to say it, like, I am, and then you continue to be. You have to first accept, like, I am one of the greatest. Like, he had to say that, and then believe it, and just continue to be, you know. And Beyonce's the same thing. Like, you are one of the greatest. Yes, you are Beyonce. Like Beyonce's like, I'm Beyonce. Like she had to say it to herself.
Yeah.
But you have to reach a point where you can be like, I am Beyonce. Like for a little bit you're nervous and you're like still, you know, but when you're selling out, you're like, yo, like this is me. This is me. So for me, I think I can finally say like I have become a leader, or I've had the ability to lead, and I can be confident that like, yeah, like I can do this. I've done this and I've performed and I've proven myself.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's so much I'd like to do more, of course, which is you always like to continuously grow. But to the point I am right now, there's a large amount of people that watch what I'm doing, and not just watch, like it helps them, like genuinely helps their lives.
It inspires them.
Of people I don't know. Like that's not a regular thing. It's like, but sometimes I don't take it in because I'm like, oh my God, they're just DMing me like, like I'm like, yo, like somebody said, I'm like, this is a stranger. It doesn't. They don't have to message. They like what? You know, hard is for someone to just reach out to somebody.
Yes, facts.
So it's like as a stranger, like that person, like I think sometimes as them, I'm like, okay, so I'm a person that this is a guy I've been watching. It's like, all right, yo, that last thing you just said really helped me with this. I need to tell him, like.
Yeah, if you take that in, like you
know what
really
I'm saying?
make
Like,
somebody think
yeah,
that.
like someone's like, I need to tell this guy. Like
Yeah.
I know I don't know him, and like he might not respond. Or I respond to everybody, but in their head they don't know. Like I got messaged people like, I never thought you'd reply. I'm like, why? but they don't.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know you, so maybe you don't know that. You know.
Yeah.
So someone's like, yeah, I need to message that person, and multiple people feel that way. So eventually I have to be like, yo, like I'm doing something. Like I'm doing something, and it's a crazy feeling.
Yeah, you're motivating people.
It's
actually motivating people
like
to be something that they're not yet, but aspire to be.
Yeah.
You know, and then after they're going to take what you've done, put it in their heads, like, okay, like
I
you know,
can
like,
do it too.
Yeah, like there's a lot of people in this world that do that. It's like, okay, like this is impossible until they see somebody that does it and makes it possible, and like, holy crap, it's possible, you know.
Yeah.
And then after they do it, they
Exactly.
say, I'm going to do this now, like you know, and they
Yes.
make it happen.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I respect that so much.
What do you want your legacy to be? So in terms of like when you're done, I know you don't want to finish, but when you're done, what is something you would like people to be saying about you? Your legacy.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, that was KO. Like, you know.
At my funeral, I was like, I knew him. He changed lives. I think there's no purpose of being here if you're not changing someone's life.
Yeah.
Other than your own. Like, and I think it's funny because none of this was my plan. None of this. Like I said, I was a basketball player. My focus was basketball. I went to the NBA. Like that was literally my focus.
Yeah.
NBA or Europe. I don't care about anything else. Did not care. Went to basketball to university. Once I got injured, where I was like, okay, this is not happening anymore. But yeah, before that, I was like NBA or Europe, professional basketball player. And then even when I rehabbed, and I was okay again, I was playing well again. People were asking me like, oh, a couple people asked me like, you still gonna try and go to Europe and stuff? I'm like, no, because the brand started by that time, and I was still playing basketball. I'm still good. But people ask me like, are you still taking basketball seriously? Like, how you're good? And I'm like, no. They're like, why? I'm like, not like with the time off and my mentality changing. I realized like if I'm a professional basketball player, it's just me. Like you motivate other basketball players, but sure, but you don't change their life. You don't help them. I go get money, I get paid, I get my contract, whatever, and it's just me. It's just I'm the product. That's it. Just me. I'm a basketball player. Cool. But I feel like what I'm doing now is like I can get paid, but I'm also getting the satisfaction of doing other things and helping people. I can still play basketball. Like if I still need to play ball, I can still bust your ass if I need to. But I don't need to pursue that as a career anymore. Because I'm much bigger than a basketball player now. And I'm okay with it, and I'm happy with that. You know, so it's like the injury was a gift from the curse. We're not really a curse, to be honest, it's just a gift. Really, it sounds bad, like I got hurt as a gift, but it was. Because now my mentality, like basketball will always be there. I'll always love it. I always play until I can't play. But it allowed me to refocus, like what is your real reason? Like you love basketball, but that's not what you're supposed to be doing. Which is very hard to tell someone basketball player. Like, I know you're good, But it's not to play basketball right now.
Yeah.
It's like, what do you mean? Like, I want to play ball. Yeah, it's not for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's crazy
but
stuff.
I had to be like, yeah, like, it's not for me, but not in a negative way, like it's just something different for you. You know, so I feel like my legacy, like I would love to leave, is that like anyone who met me, like I changed their life in some way, whether it's like by watching me or by talking to me or seeing something I've done or meeting someone who has met me.
Yeah.
Like I'm getting word of mouth now, which is sick. Like I meet people who I don't know that are like, yo, I have a friend who knows you that told me to. I'm like, yeah, like
that's crazy.
that's crazy. But that's really cool. Like even with the photography, people are booking me through friends who have shot with me.
Yeah.
So there's no connection to me directly. They're like, I saw you shoot this person and I came to you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, whoa, like,
Yeah,
and now I'm working with you, right? So the fact that I can change someone's life or help it or improve it in any way that's it. That's all that matters to me. That's all.
Alright, my final question,
Yeah.
kind of like what he
Yeah.
asked though, who is KOA? Because I know Ryan is different from KOA. I could say, in a way.
In a way,
Because like when you were playing ball, for example, it wasn't
Yes.
KOA on the back of your
No,
jersey.
you're right,
It
you're
was
right.
your last name.
Yes, you're right.
So for this brand, it's obviously your name's Ryan. People can say Ryan, but people are gonna say, yo, that's Mr. KOA. So who's Mr. KOA?
Who Mr. KOA is, I'll just say is a beast.
Okay.
Mr. KOA is a beast. That's who he is. Ryan is the big brother and the son, right? But Mr. KOA is just a beast, a workaholic, a motivator, relentless, caring, grateful, humble, but at the same time a beast. Just nothing will get in my way. I don't fear anything. I don't fear failure. I want failure. That's how I learned everything I've done. Everything I've done is because I failed at something. I got hurt and I couldn't do this or I couldn't do that. I need a camera, I need this. I suck at this, how do I get better? Like
you learn.
every single thing I've done is because I wasn't good enough.
Yeah.
I did it because I wasn't good enough. Why did I start photography? Because I wasn't good enough. So I need to get better. Why did I start playing basketball? Because I wasn't good enough, so I need to get better until I was good. Like I recruited. Like everything I've done is because I wasn't good enough. So I don't fear failure at all. Like I embrace it. And Mr. KOA is the brand and me is just someone that anything I touch, anything I ever touch will be done to the best that can be done. I'll never half-ass anything or I won't do it. If I decide to do it, I will not do it half-assed. Only reason I either don't do it at all or it's 100% in. That's it. No middle, black and white, binary. One or zero. That's it. You're doing it or not doing it. That's how I live. That's how I date. That's how I do anything. It's true. Like I'm in a relationship or not. I'm single or taken. Like it's not. I'm half single. Am I single? If I'm single, I'm single. If I'm with you, I'm with you. If I'm not single and you're talking to me like I'm taken, no. Like are we together? If we're together, then okay, we're doing this. But if we're not together, then don't question why. Like no, we're not doing that. If you want us to be together, then okay, we'll work to that. But it's not that I'm half like nothing. So like the way I live, everything is it's this or that, and people think, oh, there's some gray areas. I can't live in gray. That's just me. Some people live it. I can't. I mean it or I'm not.
That's proper.
That's it.
Right, so KOA, it was nice seeing you.
Thank you guys. Appreciate that. This was really fun. This was really fun. Really fun.
You guys need to check out his website, MrKoa.com, his Instagram. Shout out your
Everything Mr. KOA. Mr. KOA on everything. Mr. KOA on Instagram, Mr. KOA on Snapchat. Actually on Twitter it's KOA Talk. My YouTube is KOA Talk, which I haven't been on in a while, but it's pretty funny if you guys want to watch my YouTube videos. I may come back to that. I don't know, it's time and place, but the videos are all up there, KOA Talk on my channel. Podcast, WTT Podcast, which is We Need to Talk Podcast. And yeah, my website is MrKoa.com. You can find all those things you're talking about at one place. So it sounds like a lot. MrKoa.com will answer everything.
So, is there anyone you want to shout out, yo?
Anyone want to shout out? Yeah, I don't do shout outs. If I meet you and I like something you do, I will put you on. But to shout out people, like,
Yeah, I feel
That doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, it's cool, it's
Yeah.
cool, it's cool. I want to shout out Jay. I want to shout out Wisdom, Priority, King Grits.
yeah.
Shout out KOA again.
Yeah, this is.
I'll shout out you guys.
This
Shout
is,
out-
this
shout
is
out-
on his camera. You know what I'm saying? Like this is filmed on his camera.
I can shout out the weight.
Yeah,
Oh, wait, it's just weight.
Yeah,
The
wait. Yeah,
Wait.
Wait.
Yeah, so who am I, Toronto?
Who am I, Toronto? That's what I can shout out because I'm on the show. I had a great time. This was super fun. I haven't opened up this much in I don't know ever. I don't think. The last podcast I did was a podcast for my story, but you guys asked some religion. I haven't talked about that, so you guys are the first time to talk about religion on anything, which is interesting. So I love the question you guys asked. This was great. So shout out you guys, shout out the camera guys, shout out this guy I just mentioned now. Jason. Jason. Wisdom. Yeah, this is great. I had a really good time with it. Thank you.
Alright, thanks, yo. Again.
Appreciate it, man.
Alright, tune in for the next episode next week.
Yeah, you know.